Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I'm here with my January empties and I have quite a bit of stuff to get through, so I'm just going to get started. So because it's on the top of my bag, I'm going to start with my teas. I used up 2 this month. I actually used up a few more, but I always have tea at work. And I thought it was a little redundant to keep showing the same black tea. I think I used up a Tazo Awake tea, and then I used up just some standard green tea, I think from Stash green tea. So I wasn't going to include those in the video, but these 2 I did use up. This is the Mighty Leaf Green Tree Tropical Tea, and also the Yogi Green Tea Blueberry Slim Life Tea. Now these are both flavored green teas. I have to say I really did like the Mighty Leaf one. Definitely would consider repurchasing this. I really like the tropical kind of spin on a green tea. I found that was really nice. On the other hand, this blueberry one from Yogi, I really love Yogi teas. I love a lot of their herbal teas. This, on the other hand, wasn't my favorite. I definitely don't think I would repurchase this one. It was just a little bit of a too much, the flavoring of it was a little too overpowering, and not my favorite. So that's what I used up in terms of teas. I did use up, for some reason, I used up a ton of shampoo and conditioner in January. So I used up these by Herbal Essence. These are the Herbal Essence Naked, the Shine Shampoo and Conditioner. And I really did like using these. I tend not to spend a lot of money, if I can, on shampoo and conditioner. But I just found that these were really nice. I really like the scent of them. It's with white tea and mint extract, so love that scent. And if you saw my January purchases, I did actually go ahead and repurchase these, so I did really like these. I also used up this is Malin and Gott's peppermint shampoo, and I just said I didn't like spending a lot of money on shampoo. I actually used to be subscribed to Birchbox, and I got this for redeeming my Birchbox points. So I really, really love this. This is great as a clarifying shampoo. It's super minty. I really love mint. Like the scent of it, the taste of it, everything about mint. And it was so refreshing to use. This, I'm not sure how expensive it is, but this is a pretty expensive shampoo, and it's not a big size of it either. I don't know if I necessarily would purchase it if I wasn't using some sort of gift card or rewards points or something, but I really, really loved using it. And this lasted me for quite a while. Because I would only use it once a week, but I did really, really love using that. And I also used up, so in my December empties, I had used up the Paul Mitchell Tea Tree Special shampoo, and in January, I also used up the conditioner, and I also really love, these are kind of minty, and they have lavender and mint, which I really love both of those scents, so and the tea tree. So this is also very refreshing to use, and I actually use this shampoo and conditioner together and use those up around the same time. So used up a ton of shampoo and conditioner, which was good. Let's see. I used up some lotions. The first thing is from the Body Shop. This is their Brazil Nut Body Butter. And this stuff smells amazing. I really love the scent of it. I think it's a great sort of winter scent. It's a very warm, nutty scent. It's not too overpowering. I'm currently using up the body scrub. That just lasted me longer than the body butter. But I think this is the second time I've repurchased this, and I definitely would repurchase it in the future. I love the texture of it. This is one that's for, I believe, for dry skin, so it's a very kind of thick texture. But I love both the formulation of this and the scent. Definitely would repurchase this in the future. Probably next winter. I probably won't repurchase it in the upcoming months, spring, summer. But definitely next winter, I would definitely see myself repurchasing this. Something else I used up, and this was in my Finish 7 by Spring challenge, and this is from Bath & Body Works. It's just the London Tulips and Raspberry Tea Triple Moisture Body Cream. I did really like the scent of this. I used to use these all the time. They were the body lotions that I would use. I've since kind of switched to using Body Shop body butters. This took me forever to get through just because I would use it only every once in a while. It shouldn't have taken me that long, but I finally did use it up. I think I got it in the spring of like 2014. It just took me forever to get through. So I don't think I'm going to be repurchasing the Triple Moisture Body Creams in the foreseeable future. I just prefer something else now, but this was nice to use, but it's just not something I'm currently interested in using again. Let's see. I did use up some hand soaps from Bath & Body Works. These are the gentle foaming hand soaps. I used up Twisted Peppermint. I guess there's a theme here, a lot of peppermint type stuff. So I did use up this. This is a scent I love. I have to get like every Christmas. I just really, really love it. It smells really great. So I really enjoy using that. Definitely would repurchase this next year for Christmas. And I also used up the Fresh Sparkling Snow hand soap. And this scent, it was like a very fruity scent. It was really reminiscent of something else I had got from Bath & Body Works before. I couldn't quite pinpoint what it was. And that always seems to happen with Bath & Body Works. They are always coming out with new scents. But lots of times it's just that they've repackaged an old scent. So you smell something and you're like, I have used this before, I've smelled this before, but you can't quite figure out what it is. So that kind of like bothers me. I try to like figure out what the scent was. But it's a very fruity scent. I mean, it says it smells like snow. That's the description. Freshly fallen snow sparkling in sunlight. I mean, snow doesn't have a scent. But this was just a very like fruity, nice scent. I really, really like the scent. I love the packaging. I don't necessarily think the scent went with the packaging, but nonetheless, I really did like it. I think it would definitely be a good like summer type of scent, definitely not with this packaging. So maybe they'll have something similar in the summer and just call it something summery. But I did really like that. I used up this from Neutrogena, the Ultra Gentle Hydrating Cleanser. I really like this. I did repurchase it. I like just in the morning when I'm washing my face to use just something gentle. Don't necessarily want to use something super harsh in the morning. So I really like this. This is in the creamy formula. I think there's a foaming formula and the creamy formula. But I do like the creamy formula. I haven't tried the other one, but I've used Cetaphil before, and this is supposed to be comparable to it. I like both of them, but I did repurchase this again because I did really like using it. Let's see. I used up, I guess I have some more Neutrogena products. Makeup removing products. I used up the Neutrogena. These are the makeup remover cleansing towelettes. Now I do like these, but the thing I don't like about it is the packaging because it just doesn't close really well, and towards the end they started to get like dried up just because I don't go through these as quickly. I don't use one of these a day. I kind of use these just occasionally, especially I use these more when I travel, and I really prefer in terms of packaging the Say Yes to Cucumbers ones because those have like a plastic like lid on the, what am I trying to say, on the package so it actually will close, and I find that those last better for me just because I don't use them up that quickly. So I mean the towels itself were fine, but I don't know if I would necessarily repackage these. I think I would stick with the Say Yes to Cucumbers just because they're going to last longer for me and not dry up as quickly. But I did use up those. I also used up the Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover. I like this stuff. I did repurchase it. I've used this a lot in the past. I've tried out other things just because you don't always want to like be repurchasing the same thing. I do like this. I find that it works. I don't tend to wear like waterproof mascara. Actually, I don't wear waterproof mascara or a lot of eyeliner. So I find it works for what I wear. Since I don't wear like waterproof. It says it removes waterproof mascara, but I don't know, it works for me. Kind of find all these like eye makeup removers are pretty similar, but I really do like that it's oil free. I've used ones that are not oil free, and I just don't like the feeling it leaves, like the residual feeling of the oil. So I do like using this. Did go through some cotton rounds. I always go through cotton rounds. These are ones I just got from the Dollar Tree. So it's the Sherd brand, but these worked. Whatever. Cotton round's a cotton round. I did, let's see, I used up a Skintimate shave gel. This is just the lotionized vitamin E dry skin formula. This is a little bit more creamy, a little thicker. I do like using this one over, well, I'm not that picky with my shave gels. I'll just kind of get whatever. If I can get the ones that are 20% more free, I like those. Or this one came in like a double pack. I'll just use whatever, and I go through these pretty quickly that, you know, whatever's fine. But this is kind of nice because it is a little thicker. So went through that. Let's see. So I do have some hair products. Oh, this one is exciting. So I finally finished up my Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Intensely Smooth Leave-In Conditioner. And this I was using in my Finish by Christmas, and I didn't use it up. You can kind of see my marks. Finally used this up in January. I'm so happy that it's finally gone. I've been working on this for so long. Yes. I don't think I would purchase this just because it took me so long to get through. Right now I'm using, it's like a dupe for it's a 10, but it's from Regis, just a spray-in leave-in conditioner. I like that better. I feel that that's much easier than this. And you know, I just want to try different things. I don't think I would repurchase this, but I'm really happy that it's gone. And it was a good product. I don't have bad things to say about it. I just, since it took me so long, I just now want to try to use other stuff. Another hair product. This is from Tresemme. This is just the volumizing dry shampoo. I have a lot of these like travel size items, which a lot of my travel size like hair care items, like I only have a few uses left. So I kind of want to get through some of that stuff, not necessarily saving it for travel, because when I travel, I'd rather have stuff that's not all the way almost empty and only has a few uses. I'd rather have stuff that's full, so I would have to bring less stuff, if that makes sense, because if I was bringing like dry shampoo and I had to bring 2 of them because I only had a few uses in each versus just bringing one new one, if that makes sense. So did use this up. I don't use dry shampoo all that often, so I don't necessarily have an opinion about this. I've gone through a few of these. It's fine, but I don't necessarily have a ton to compare them to. I probably would repurchase this, especially in the travel size, because that's when I tend to want to use dry shampoo is more on weekends and also traveling. I do like to have a dry shampoo, so it was okay. Nothing that special. See, I did use up this. This is in my Finish 7 by Spring. This is the Juice Beauty Green Apple Peel Sensitive. And it's just a little sample. I think I got this in a Birchbox. Just a teeny little sample of this mask. And I did empty out the packaging because I think like a lot of these little like glass jar containers, I think they would be perfect to put like decant other products in and use it for traveling. So I definitely will reuse the packaging. But I did really like using this. It's just a mask you put all over your face and leave on for like 10 minutes, and it's one of those like natural, I don't even know what this is supposed to do. I think it's supposed to help. It says it helps with fine lines and wrinkles and hyperpigmentation. And give you like a brighter complexion. I don't necessarily know if it did that. I did like the process of using it. It does have kind of light apple scent, so I did like using it. I don't know if it had super amazing results, and I don't think I would actually like purchase the full size of this, but I did like using it. Let's see. I did use up. This is a Carmax. I don't know, like moisturizing lip balm. I find that this tends to dry out my lips more than helping it, so definitely don't think I would repurchase this. I do have some makeup empties. I have it separated into this other Sephora bag. So this is a Project 10 pan item. This is Benefit High Beam. And this is just, if you can see, super pretty, just like a pinky highlighter. I really, really loved using this. I'm trying to get through a lot of my highlighters, so I'm not really in the market to purchase anything, and I would like to try out some powder highlighters. I have like a lot of liquid type cream highlighters. So I don't know if I'd repurchase this in the foreseeable future, but it was definitely something I enjoyed using and would consider repurchasing, but not anytime soon. The next thing I used up was the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, and that is what it looks like, I guess. This I like. It does really good job at keeping my brows in place. The only thing with it is that the brush is quite big, and sometimes because the brush is really big, it left a lot of product on my eyebrows, and it would kind of dry and be kind of noticeable. But I have gone through 2 of these, so I do really like it. I did repurchase, instead of repurchasing this again when I ran out of this, I did purchase the NARS like Clear Brow Gel because I want to see how I like that and compare it to this one. But I would consider repurchasing this in the future. I think it would just depend how I feel about the NARS one as I use it kind of over time. So this one I like, but I think it's more my user error and how I'm applying it versus the product itself for the issues that I have with it. So, you know. And then I also used up the Stila Lip Glaze and Apricot. I actually filmed and posted my last Project Pan update last Saturday, and that was the last day of January. So in the video, I was like, I have like 1 or 2 uses left because I hadn't quite used it up at the time I filmed the video. But then later that day, I actually reapplied my lip gloss and ended up using this up. And you can see there's still product in here, but it's at the point it doesn't click up anymore, and there's no more product that I can get out of it without like totally breaking this open, and it's not really worth it for me to break this open. These I tend to always get for free. I've never like actually bought one of these. They always come with sets or get them free from some sort of like promotion or something from Sephora. These are like, I don't know, they're not my favorite lip glosses. I've gone through a few, well, this one, and I went through another one in 2014. They're easy to get through because there's not a lot of product, and the twist up makes it really easy to get through. And you can really see your progress, so I do like using these up. But they're not my favorite like formulation of lip gloss, and this is definitely not something that I would go out and like purchase. I'm sure I'm going to get more of these in the future. It just seems to be like a fact of life that you end up with these, but I definitely wouldn't go out and like purchase or repurchase this. So that is my thoughts on that. let's see, I did get through a perfume sample. So I think I wanted to get through, what did I say, maybe like 10 perfume samples this year. I had some sort of thing I had said about perfume samples. But this I had gotten, and for Christmas I got this like a Sephora perfume sampler, and I was testing all the different ones, and I actually ran out of this one, and this is the one I ended up getting the full size of. It just has such a nice scent, and I think that was my sign when I ran out of this and realized I ran out of this one. I'm like, well, obviously, if there's only one that I ran out of, that is the one that I should go and purchase. So I did use up this and get the full size, so definitely love that. And then I did have a goal of using up 2 like non-perfume samples a month, and I got off to a good start with that in January. I used up way more than 2. And with my samples, I'm trying to always be using one, and when I use up one, I'll pick out another one and use it, and have it in my bathroom and have it like out on my sink, just so I always remember to use it. So I've used up, let's see, the Nude Perfect Cleanse, it's Omega Cleansing Jelly. I really like this. I mean, I don't have much to say about some of these samples because you just get so few uses out of it, but I used up this one, And I don't necessarily think I would purchase this. I don't really see the need to spend a lot on a cleanser, but it was nice to try. I used up this Lancome Genifique Youth Activating Concentrate. This it's nice to have like serum samples just to try out different skincare. This again, I don't have much to say about it, but I used that one up. Let's see, I had another serum. This is a clearance double serum, so there was 2 different serums on both sides of the packaging, and then you like mix them together. I think I got this one in a magazine or something. I'd have to say, from what I remember of using these, I did like the Lancome better than the clearance, but I don't know if I'd repurchase or purchase either of these from these type of samples. I did also use up Glam Glow. This is the Power Mud Dual Cleanse Treatment, so it's the green one. I did really, really like using this. It just had like an appley smell from what I remember. It's like it's a mud to oil sort of like treatment. You put the like mud on your face, and then it's supposed to like give you like a super cleanse, I guess. I did really like using this, and I do have not a foil sample, but a little like deluxe sample size of this, which I haven't used yet, but I'm really excited to use that. I don't necessarily know if I'd purchase the full size just because Glam Glow is so expensive, but I really, really did enjoy using this, so I'm excited that I do have the deluxe sample of that as well. And then I also used up 2 more samples. These are the Caviar Anti-Aging Shampoo and Conditioner, and I don't know, I don't have much to say about these. I did like using them, but you know, I wouldn't spend this much on shampoo and conditioner. And I don't know about them being anti-aging, but I did like using them, but yeah. And then I did use a sheet mask. This is also in my Finish 7 by Spring. This is the Beauty Friends. Well, it's like a Korean brand, so I don't know how relevant telling you the name of it is, but it's Beauty Friends Season 2 Green Tea Essence Mask. And I found this was really relaxing to use. I don't really know if sheet masks do a lot, especially you have one. It's not something you're using unless you like bought a ton of these and were using them consistently. You know, you get one of them, one use. So I don't know if it did a lot, but it was really relaxing to use because you're supposed to keep it on your face for 20 to 30 minutes. And I kind of just used that time to kind of relax and not do anything. And I like the process of using it, but I don't know. Can't really say much about the product itself. But there you go. And then I did use up 3 candles in January. So the first one is, surprise, surprise, Twisted Peppermint. And these are all by Bath & Body Works, the 3-wick candles. And I really love this. I always buy this. I think Twisted Peppermint I've repurchased quite a few times. Like every winter I need to have it. It smells so great. And it has a great throw. Definitely would recommend checking this out like next Christmas. If you like peppermint scents. Some people, I think it's like you either like it or you don't, but I definitely love this scent. I love the packaging of this too, so use that one up. The next candle I used up is another winter. These are all kind of winter scents, and this one is called Winter. This one I really liked. This one is more of a, it has hints of like pine needles and some winter citrus. So it's kind of like a pine kind of Christmassy scent mixed with a little bit of like fruit citrus scent. I did really like this. I don't know if I necessarily need to repurchase it next winter. I kind of like going into the store and smelling all the candles and just whatever speaks to me at the moment. Definitely have like my favorite ones that I like to get every year, but this one wouldn't necessarily need to repurchase. It'll just depend on what Bath & Body Works has next year. I'm assuming I'll be purchasing more Bath & Body Works candles next year, but I did like this. And I also finished up Marshmallow's Fireside. This technically is in the fall packaging versus the winter packaging, but I really do like using this in the winter. I don't know, I've repurchased quite a few of these. This is one of my favorite winter scents from them. It's just, I don't know, something just about it. It has that sort of like fireside. It like smells like you're burning a fire and like roasting marshmallows. And this one, my mom, I think the first time she burned it is when she was watching like Downton Abbey for the first time. So she always associates this candle with Downton Abbey. So that's why I wanted to wait until January to burn it, because Downton Abbey is back on, at least like in the US, it's airing on PBS. So I was burning this candle when I was watching Downton Abbey and just loving it. So yeah, that is everything. That's all my empties. Had a lot in January. I think with a lot of things, like you kind of just run out of everything at the same time. It just seems to be a fact of life. But yeah, that is everything that I used up. And definitely, if you guys have used up stuff in January, let me know in the comments below. I love Empties videos. If you film Empties videos, please let me know. Those are some of my favorite videos to watch. And yeah, that is everything. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.